I think the reason I went for crowdfunding for my film I Am, which had 4 stories, is actually I wanted to meet each of the stories into a full-length feature film. But because of the content, there was no studios, stars, whatever. The finance was not happening, and I thought that there's a lot of people on Facebook, on Twitter, who are interested in the art of filmmaking, being associated. And the monies involved is huge. So I thought, just as an experiment, I just put up a post on Facebook saying I want to make a film on this subject, and if you think it needs to be made, you can send me money or volunteer. And
You had a 1,000 rupee minimum.
Yeah, so but the first check I got was from a student for 2,000 rupees, saying that I identify with what you want to do, and it's also my story, and I want this film to happen. So it was an experiment. At that time I didn't know that in the US you have platforms like Indiegogo and all where you can, but it's difficult here because also because of the taxation laws, for filmmaking you can't really crowdfund. It is not allowed. So if it's a small amount, it's okay, but if it's a big amount, it's not legal. Secondly, if you go through the proper taxation process, you end up paying a huge amount for accounts, legal fees, and nearly 47% of what you put in goes in taxes. So it's okay if you are doing music or something which needs lesser amount of money, and that's why I didn't continue doing it despite already having a network, because I realized the kind of effort that goes in.
And these were in the form of donations, or was there an equity return
There were
as well?
there were different brackets. There was some which is as kind of donations, and there were some which were an equity. So both is not allowed, because then it becomes like giving out shares, and it's really complicated. Whereas as an artist elsewhere, like if you look at US and all, this is just supposed to empower an artist, that people, your audience kind of funds you. So I believe that yes, for me the experiment proved that there is an audience who is willing to not only watch your film but pay for the making of the film. But again, the entire milieu and the social structure that we have does not really support that. It's okay for short films, music, where you don't need to raise that kind of money, which would attract certain taxation laws.